In an impaired driving investigation, a police officer does not always have to form a reasonable suspicion there's alcohol in your body to ask you to blow into a roadside breathalyzer. Police officers are also entitled to make what is known as a mandatory demand. However, if they are making a mandatory demand for a sample of your breath, they must comply with certain preconditions in order for that demand to be lawful and valid. The first precondition that the officer must comply with is that they must actually be in possession of a roadside breathalyzer at the time they ask you to blow. If they don't have one in their possession, they don't have the right to ask you to blow as a mandatory demand without a suspicion. Additionally, the officer must be lawfully engaged in the execution of his or her duties. They must deal with you while you are driving. So they can't come to your home, they can't come to you after you've been involved in an accident and ask you to provide a mandatory sample. The criminal code restricts the use of the mandatory demand to circumstances where the officer has stopped somebody who is driving the motor vehicle, not somebody who has previously been driving the motor vehicle. But as long as you're lawfully stopped while driving the vehicle and the officer is in possession of the roadside breathalyzer, they can make the mandatory demand and require you to provide a sample into the device.